You wake up tired, frustrated, and already behind before the day even begins. Your alarm feels like an enemy, and your bed feels like the only safe place left. You promised yourself tomorrow will be different, yet tomorrow always repeats the same painful pattern. The truth is, waking up earlier is not really about discipline or punishment. It is about understanding what your mind, body, and nervous system actually need from you. By the end of this, you will know how to wake up earlier without hating your mornings. You will stop forcing yourself awake and start building mornings that feel naturally lighter. Most people fail at early mornings because they attack the morning instead of preparing the night. Your morning does not begin when the alarm rings, it begins the night before. Psychology suggests your brain rehearses tomorrow based on how today emotionally ends for you. If your nights feel chaotic, your mornings will feel heavy, rushed, foggy, and emotionally drained. So the first real shift is changing how you treat the final hour before sleep. Stop scrolling endlessly through content that overstimulates your mind right before trying to rest. That blue light and constant input keep your nervous system alert when it should be slowing. Instead, dim the lights, lower the noise, and let your body sense that safety is arriving. Your body needs a clear signal that the day is officially closing for you. Try a small wind-down ritual that tells your brain it is finally safe to rest. It could be tea, slow breathing, light stretching, journaling, or simply sitting in quiet stillness. The goal is not perfection. The goal is sending your system a calming message. When your nights feel intentional, your mornings stop feeling like a punishment you must survive. The second shift is changing your relationship with the alarm itself. Most people treat the alarm like a threat, and the body reacts with stress immediately. Your heart races, your jaw tightens, and your first emotion of the day becomes resistance. Psychologists call this a stress-anchored wake-up, and it slowly trains you to dread mornings. Try placing your alarm across the room so you must physically stand to turn it off. That small movement breaks the loop of hitting snooze in a half-conscious foggy state. Once your feet touch the floor, your nervous system shifts from sleep mode into action. You are no longer fighting your bed, you are gently stepping into the day. Also choose an alarm sound that feels calm rather than aggressive, harsh, or panic-inducing. A softer sound wakes you without flooding your body with cortisol the moment you open your eyes. Small changes like this seem minor, yet they reshape the emotional tone of your entire morning. The third shift is giving yourself a real reason to actually get out of bed. Your brain does not move toward vague goals, it moves toward clear emotional rewards. If your morning has nothing waiting for you, your mind will choose the comfort of sleep. So create one small thing you genuinely look forward to the moment you wake up. It can be coffee, music, a quiet walk, a book, or simply 10 minutes of silence. This is not a productivity hack. This is an emotional anchor for your nervous system. You are teaching your brain that mornings contain warmth, not just demands and pressure. Over time, your body starts waking up naturally because it expects something good ahead. The fourth shift is letting go of the dream of a perfect, dramatic, intense morning routine. Most people fail because they try to wake up earlier and transform their entire life overnight. They schedule workouts, cold showers, journaling, reading, meditation, and 10 other heavy habits. Within days, the pressure becomes unbearable and the entire routine collapses under its own weight. Psychology shows your brain resists massive change, but welcomes small, repeatable, emotionally safe steps. Start with one calm, simple action that takes less than 10 minutes to complete fully. Drink water, open the curtains, breathe slowly, stretch gently, step outside for natural light. That is enough. That is honestly more than enough for your earliest mornings right now. You are not building a routine. You are rebuilding trust between you and your mornings. Trust grows quietly, through repetition, not through dramatic willpower battles every single sunrise. The fifth shift is understanding why you secretly resist mornings in the first place. Sometimes hating mornings has nothing to do with sleep and everything to do with your life. If your day feels heavy, unfulfilling, or emotionally draining, your body will resist starting it. Staying in bed becomes a quiet form of protest against the life that feels too much. This is not laziness. This is your nervous system asking for rest, meaning, or change. Ask yourself honestly, what part of your day you are actually trying to avoid waking into. Sometimes the answer reveals a job, a relationship, or a pattern that needs gentle attention. You are not broken for struggling with mornings. You are responding to something real underneath. When you address that deeper layer, mornings stop feeling like an enemy you must defeat. They begin to feel like a doorway into a life you are slowly choosing differently. Now, here is something most people never hear about waking up earlier and feeling good. Light is more powerful than caffeine when it comes to regulating your internal body clock. Within the first 30 minutes of waking, try to expose your eyes to natural sunlight. Open a window, step outside briefly, or sit somewhere bright while you slowly drink water. This signals your brain that the day has begun and quietly resets your sleep rhythm. Over time, you start feeling sleepy earlier at night and waking up easier in the morning. You are not forcing your body. You are working with the natural design of your biology. This single habit alone can transform mornings more than any complicated productivity system ever will. Another quiet shift is being honest about how late you actually go to bed each night. Many people want early mornings while still scrolling, working, or watching content past midnight. Your body cannot give you energetic mornings if you keep stealing from its rest hours. Waking up earlier starts with going to bed earlier, even when it feels boring or unfamiliar. Protect your sleep like it is the foundation of your mood, focus, patience, and confidence. Because honestly it is. Sleep shapes nearly every emotional response you will have tomorrow. When you respect your sleep, your mornings stop feeling like a war against your own body. There's also a mindset shift that quietly changes everything about how mornings feel. Stop telling yourself, "I am not a morning person," because your brain believes that identity. Every time you repeat that line, you reinforce the exact pattern you are trying to escape. Try a softer, more honest version instead, like, "I am learning to enjoy my mornings." That single change opens space for growth instead of locking you into a fixed story. Identity shapes behavior more than motivation ever will, especially in the early hours of the day. You are not lazy, you are not broken, you are simply someone in the middle of changing. Give yourself the dignity of believing that change is possible even on the hardest mornings. Another helpful shift is removing decisions from your morning before they have a chance to drain you. Decision fatigue is real, and your willpower is weakest in the first moments after waking. Choose your clothes, breakfast, and first task the night before, when your mind is clearer. This way, your morning self does not have to negotiate with a tired, foggy, emotional brain. You simply move through the steps you already prepared while still inside your nighttime clarity. Small preparation removes friction, and friction is often the real reason mornings feel impossible. You are not weak for struggling, you are just trying to think clearly when you cannot yet. Be kind to your morning self. That version of you needs gentleness, not constant criticism. Speaking of kindness, please stop punishing yourself on mornings when you sleep in or fall behind. Shame does not create discipline. It creates avoidance, resentment, and a deeper hatred of mornings. Psychology suggests self-compassion actually builds stronger habits than guilt, pressure, or harsh self-talk ever do. When you sleep in, simply notice it, adjust tonight, and move forward without dramatic self-attack. One imperfect morning does not erase your progress or define who you are becoming overall. Consistency over time matters far more than any single morning you happen to mess up. You're allowed to be human, while still becoming someone who genuinely loves their mornings. Here's a subtle truth most people overlook in the entire conversation about waking up earlier. Your morning does not need to be productive to be successful for you that day. A successful morning is simply one where you feel calm, present, grounded, and gently awake. Productivity can come later, once your nervous system has settled into the rhythm of the day. Trying to be productive immediately often backfires and turns mornings into another stressful performance. Let your mornings breathe. Let them be slow. Let them feel human, soft, and unhurried. That softness is what makes early mornings sustainable instead of something you secretly dread daily. As you build this slowly, you will notice something quietly shift inside your relationship with time. You stop feeling rushed. You stop feeling behind. You stop feeling like the day is escaping you. Instead, you feel like the day belongs to you, even before the rest of the world begins. That feeling alone is worth every small adjustment you make to your evenings and mornings. Early mornings, when done right, return a sense of ownership most adults secretly miss having. You are not chasing time anymore. You are gently walking beside it with steady awareness. So if you take anything from this, let it be that mornings are not meant to hurt. They are meant to be a quiet beginning, not a daily battle against your own body. You do not need to become a different person to wake up earlier and feel good. You only need to listen, prepare, soften, and take small steps your nervous system can trust. Wake up slower. Wake up kinder. Wake up with light, water, breath, and a small reason. Over time, your mornings will stop feeling like something you must survive every single day. They will start feeling like something you actually look forward to, naturally and without pressure. That is what it really means to wake up earlier without hating your mornings ever again. If this resonated with you, stay close to this channel for more quiet psychological clarity. Take one small idea from this, try it tonight, and let your morning slowly begin changing.